My man.
Hello.
Tell the people your name, your rank, your school, where you come from.
I'm Anthony Avila. I come from Mission, Texas. I'm a green and white belt.
Where exactly is Mission at?
It's in the valley in the 956.
In the valley? Okay, cool. And so how long you been sponsored with AGF right now?
For almost about 7-8 months.
Yeah. You're an active competitor, obviously, right?
Yes.
What's your game style?
I like playing guard and going to like a Baron-Bowler or start going into like a Kimura from close guard.
Oh, nice. So who's your coach? Is your coach a bowler?
Yes.
Yeah. Who's your coach?
Christian Gonzalez.
Christian Gonzalez. Yeah. So you took to that game like chasing the back through the bolo.
Yes.
Yeah. Cool. You get it in competition a lot?
Sometimes.
Yeah. So are you trying to go for, when you go to compete, are you trying to like go with a game plan or do you wing it?
Go to game plan or just get them in my close guard.
And then go from there? Yeah. And so you've been competing through all your kids' ranks or no?
Yes.
Yeah? Cool. How many tournaments you do this year?
Of AGF, I'm pretty sure maybe like 2 or 3 at most.
2 or 3? Yeah. And are you competing today?
Yes.
What you doing? What division?
I'm doing the Challenger 135.
Is that
teens.
Gi?
Gi.
Gi, yeah. You prefer gi over no gi then?
I prefer gi.
Yeah. Probably with the bolo, you get a lot more grips as well too, yeah? Man, it's got to be hot down in the valley training in the gi. I live in Florida, so I understand the heat over there too. That's awesome. And so you're ring coordinating today too.
Yes.
Get to make $1 and compete. Yeah?
Yes.
You like it? Are you the only one in your family or you got more in your family that compete?
My siblings don't compete. My brother stopped training and my sister still trains, but she doesn't compete as often.
So do your parents work here too?
My mom's here, yes.
Yeah. And so, because I was, we're quite a ways away from Mission, Texas,
yes.
Right? Cool. What is it that you dig about competition? What makes you like it?
I guess just like the vibes and like, I guess the feeling of like winning.
Yeah. And there's the feeling of losing too, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And makes us train harder, makes us try and get a little bit better. So what, do you have a mission today? You're gonna try and hit something in competition?
Maybe just score as much points as possible. Maybe play more like X guard, more advanced guards.
Yeah.
And win the division.
Why score as much points as possible? What's on your mind about that?
There's some tough competitors in my bracket, and I feel like I should like secure some points before I want to submit.
And that's good. Makes people fight back. Statistically, the first person to score has got a 82% plus chance of winning the match in the end. That's at the black belt level, like world championship level. And so I always tell my students that as well too. Score first makes them have to score back, makes them have to make mistakes in order to come back too, so you can catch the submission that way. That's awesome. So yeah, man. So we got a good vibe today going, right? You've seen some awesome kids matches?
I've seen a lot of good kids in matches today.
Yeah. That Houston Jiu-Jitsu is pretty good, right?
Yes.
Yeah. You know some of the kids that you've had compete in front of you today?
Yes. I've seen a good competitor, Connor Locke. We fought many times before. It's really good going against him because it's like back and forth. I know what mistakes I make against him and what he makes against me. So I feel like it's always a good match between me and him.
Nice. We actually just had Connor go against one of our other sponsored athletes, Parker Kirk, in a little super fight. It was just for fun. The boys had not gone against each other. And Parker's a little bigger and in a blue belt, and Connor's still green and fighting his way up. So it was a really good match. And these guys are savages, man. So it'll be exciting to watch you too. You got any outside the jiu-jitsu hobbies?
Right now, I'm doing like cross country for like endurance, and I like playing soccer.
Oh, nice. Yeah. You do this like, are you on a team? You play in a league?
I'm waiting for soccer season to start for school.
Yeah. Oh, so you play for your high school then?
Yes.
Oh, cool. And you don't feel it takes away from jiu-jitsu? You can still have fun, be a kid, play some soccer?
Yes.
Yeah, heck yeah. I skateboard on the side. I like to fish. I live in Florida. There's awesome fishing, So it's always good to have hobbies outside of jiu-jitsu, But focusing on jiu-jitsu, how many times a week do you train?
I usually train 5 times a week, Monday through Friday.
Oh, nice. You take the weekends off, or you plan on competing most weekends?
If I don't compete most weekends, maybe I'll go to an open mat or I'll recover and maybe do some workout.
Yeah. You go to the weight room too?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. Any super famous grapplers or people that you try to watch and study that are
I like watching Cole Abate, and GT Torres.
Did you know that Cole used to be sponsored by AGF?
Yes.
Yeah, a lot of people out there might not know. Cole, now known as being an Autos in San Diego, was in San Antonio, and know his dad, and was sponsored through the kids' ranks like yellow, orange, green, I think blue. Then I think about that time, I forget exactly. Then that's when he moved to San Diego. Really good too. Andrew Wiltsey too. Andrew Wiltsey is another one that's has done really well after sponsorship. So that's the exciting thing about being the tournament owner and then having you guys compete and watch you guys go through the ranks and get so good and get popular and chase your dreams. It's really awesome to give you guys a platform and to watch you develop. So
Yeah.
I'll be excited to watch you today too, buddy. Okay.
Thank you.
Any last shout outs or sponsors or Instagram, anything like that?
I want to shout out to my mom for bringing me here and taking me to practice because it's always an hour away. So I want to thank her, and I want to thank my coaches, Christian, for always pushing me in practice.
There you go. Sounds perfect. Thank you, buddy.